Congratulations, you are the proud owner of a Harbor Freight 8,000 pound capacity Hallmaster cable winch puller. You have tightened your load, it pulled whatever you wanted, you told it to come along and it came along, but now you need to release it because you're done. How do you do that? Well, you could look at the instructions, parking the load, and yeah, maybe not. So what it is it's actually trivial. I showed in the beginning even just a really quick summary of how to do it. And you see it's actually quite obvious in just the simple steps, but it's not obvious until you see it done, I guess, or you work through the mechanism of it. And so that's what I want to do here, is just kind of go into a little bit of detail. This is the stop pawl, which is super beefed up because, well, it's what keeps the ratchet wheel from going in reverse and largely determines the come-along strength. It needs to be released in order to release the cable tension, but it's not possible to use your thumb on the trigger to do it at this stage due to the pressures involved. The drive pawl is what incrementally pulls the cable in. It also prevents the ratchet wheel from reversing as long as they are in tension. They also need to be released. And then this is what is possibly unique to just Harbor Freight come-alongs. The pawl spring controls whether or not the drive pawl is engaged, that is in tension, or disengaged, or released. Simply put, if the pawl spring hook is on the bottom of the drive pawl slot, then the drive pawl is engaged. And if it is on the top of the slot, then the drive pawl is disengaged. And that's it. To release the tension then, we start by just sliding the spring's hook from the bottom of the slot to the top. That releases the drive pawls and they can swing freely. That doesn't yet release the cable's tension though. That's in step 2. Swing the handle all the way over to the other side until there is some resistance. And here's the key. At this point, push a little bit harder until you hear a very audible clunk. That clunk is the sound of the stop pawl being pushed off of the ratchet, thus releasing the tension just a little. Keep doing this, and every time you push the handle all the way and then relax it, it will loosen the cable one step. Do this until the tension is mostly gone. Then, to more quickly reel it out, swing the handle back to release the stop pawl again, but this time, grab the stop pawl trigger with your thumb and don't let it go back down. The ratchet wheel will now spin freely and you can just pull the cable out as fast and as much as you want. And that's really all there is to it. Like I said, it's blindingly obvious once you know how, and really is one of the simpler mechanisms of any come-along I've ever seen. And as always, thanks for watching.